I would like to thank you to provide me this wonderful, wholesome opportunity. This is the second practice guided meditation in the series after the first one. If you missed the first one somehow, then please contact me at +1 909 531 3479 or email me at B for boy, A for alpha, R for red, U for university, A for alpha 910 at yahoo.com, means Borua 910 at yahoo.com, so I can help you. You learned about posture in the first practice. Bring your awareness inward. Feel awareness of your body from the crown, top of your head to the tips of your toes. Take a slow, long, deep breath in and out. As you learn the first practice, where you saw set up your intention is very important. So please take a minute to set up your intention right. As you learned in the first practice, do a wild rotation of sound awareness. Begin to focus on the most distant sound that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing radiate outwards, searching out these distant sound and following them for a few moments. Move your attention from sound to sound without leveling the source. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds outside this building, to sound inside this building, to sounds inside the room, more closer sound, sound inside you, sound of your heartbeat, your breathing. Feel it a moment. Visualize the four wall of this room, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor, or if you're sitting on the floor or chair, wherever you are. Visualize your body lying on the floor. If you're sitting position of your body, your clothes, your hair, your face. Become accurately aware of the existence of your physical body. As you also learned alternate nostril breathing, do for a while. Place the tip of the index finger and middle finger of the right hand on your forehead, in between the eyebrows, with the ring finger and little finger on the left nostril and the thumb on the right nostril. Use the ring finger and little finger to open and close the left nostril, and use the thumb for the right nostril. Breath in through both nostrils, close the right nostril, and breath out completely through the left nostril. Breath in through the left nostril, then close with the ring finger. Release the thumb on the right nostril and breath out through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close with the thumb. Release the ring finger from the left side and exhale through the left nostril. Again, breath in through the left nostril and then close with the ring finger. Release the thumb on the right nostril and breath out through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close with the thumb. Release the finger from the left side and exhale through the left nostril. Again, breath in through the left nostril and then close with the ring finger. Release the thumb on the right nostril and breath out through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close with the thumb. Release the ring finger from the left side and exhale through the left nostril. Again, breath in through the left nostril and then close with the ring finger. Release the thumb on the right nostril and breath out through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close with the thumb. Release the ring finger from the left side and exhale through the left nostril. One more time. Breath in through the left nostril and then close with the ring finger. Release the thumb on the right nostril and breath out through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close with the thumb. Release the ring finger from the left side and exhale through the left nostril. As you learned quiet breathing in the first practice, please do that for a while. Long, slow, deep breath in and then hold for some moments and then slow, long, deep breath out. Exhale and then hold your breath for just some moment. Again, take another slow, long, deep breath. in Hold for some moments and then slow, long, deep breath out. Exhale and then hold for some moments. Again, slow, long, deep breath in. Hold for some moments and then hold after. Exhale, slow, long, deep breath out and hold the breath for just some moment. Inhale, slow, long, deep breath in and hold for some big moment and slow, long, deep breath out and then hold your breath for just some moments. Again, slow, long, deep breath in. Hold for some moments. Then slow, long, deep breath out and hold for some moments. Now, don't follow any breathing pattern. Instead, just become observer of your breath. Let your mind and body breathe itself. Follow air moving through your body. Just taste your breath, feel it as it is. No control, no reaction. Take it as it is. As you learned in first practice, energy breathing, do that for a while. Let's do it. So 8 inhale and 8 exhale. Take a break for 15 to 20 seconds. Then go for second round. Okay. So take a breath for 15 to 20 seconds. Go for third round. Go for a break for 15 to 20 seconds. Again, take a break for 15 to 20 seconds. Go for last one. Go for a break for 15 to 20 seconds. As you learned progressive muscle relaxation technique, let do that. Muscles of whole body tight, 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 stretch and clench. Build up the tension, hold the tension, and feel the tension. Then let it go slowly. Blow out all toxin out. Lift your shoulders up as if they're touching your ears. Then gently pull your head back as if to look at the ceiling and hold. Also, clench your fist, mean all fingers pressed against your palms and hold. Tighten as much you can. Now, tighten the muscles in your forehead by raising your eyebrows as high as you can. Hold, squeeze your forehead. Also, smile widely as you can, filling your mouth and cheeks tense. Tighten your eye muscles by squinting your eyelids tightly shut, clenching your jaw and wrinkle your nose. Hold for few more moments. Build up tension, hold tension, feel tension, and then release and relax. Pulling your shoulder back, trying to make your shoulders blades touch. Hold for few more moments. Build up tension, hold tension, feel tension, and then release and relax. Now, tighten the muscles in your stomach by sucking in, mean contract or push your belly backwards. Hold for few more moments. Build up tension, hold tension, feel tension, and then release and relax. Tighten buttocks. Hold for few more moments. Build up tension, hold tension, feel tension, and then release and relax. Tighten your thighs by pressing your knees. Curl your toes under tensing your feet. Hold for few more moments. build up tension, hold tension, feel tension, and then release and relax. Build up a tension, hold tension, and feel tension. Maintain the tension, then release and relax, letting your muscles be settled and comfortable. Paying attention to the difference between the tightness of tension and the comfort of relaxation. Continue long, slow, and deep breath fully in and exhale fully out. Let it go. Keep the navel engaged, belly or diaphragm contraction and expansion. We are going to begin with equal count, breathing to count of 4 silently in our head. Inhaling with the count 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold with the count 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale with the count 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the count 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it for a while. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue. Now, instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, we are going to chant the mantra out loud from the navel. Choose a mantra that feels good and or has significance for you. Literally anything can be a mantra, but you want to make sure to pick something positive and not too complicated. For example, when you inhale loudly, repeat yourself rising, and when you pause your breath, hold, and you may say when you exhale, falling. The purpose of chanting is to direct your energy. Actively listen to yourself if you are chanting out loud, or visualize the mantra if you are saying it in your head. You can also repeat your mantra at other times of the day if feeling stressed. Let's continue this for a while. So, rising, hold, falling, hold, 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 rising, hold, falling, hold. Now just naturally connect to your breath and don't follow any breath pattern. Instead, let your body and mind breathe for you. Let's do mindful listening. Just listen, don't judge, don't react. Take it as a whole as it is. I always get a common question. Try to practice every day but cannot meditate continuously and lost interest. So I'm on and off doing meditation. According to your question, you misunderstood meditation. Instead of only joining course or class, try to start being mindful in your daily life. Whatever you are doing in your daily life, walking, sitting, bathing, cleaning, looking at a flower, you can do this at any time and in any place. As you train your mind to focus, you'll find you are less distracted. Later, as you go on, you can be mindful of your thoughts and emotions as they arise. Suppose you are driving. You have to pay attention to the driving, don't you? Your mind has to be there at the time and place of driving. Concentrating on the road, watching the other drivers, you cannot afford to be distracted too much by other thoughts. It is something like meditation on the task at hand. But often we do not carry out other tasks in this concentrated way. Let's talk mindfulness listening in daily life. The study says mind is preconditioned to wander off 47% of time. So usually without a meditative mind, when someone talks to us, we miss 47% of the whole message. I mean, by default, we may receive 100 minus 47 equal to 53% of the whole message. On top, we also know that our mind also preconditioned to react and misjudge often. So usually when we hear that 53% of the content, then we add to it our reaction and judgment, conception and perception. So usually we lost the speaker's message badly. On top, usually we can remember only 25% of what someone has said, just a few minutes after conversation. Mindful listening is the practice where someone silences the internal noise of his mind with an open heart and beginner's mind, empty mind, to bring full moment to moment awareness to a speaker and their message. Practice not giving advice and just listen, become student. Mindful listeners are able to, number one, listen and see the whole message with the beginner's mind without judgment and reaction as it is. Number two, show gratitude and respect to speaker. Number three, sustain their attention over time. Number four, recall as it is. Three key elements of mindful listening that you can use to improve your listening skills. One, being present. Two, cultivating empathy. Number three, listening to your own cues. So being present means simplifying your surroundings, put aside your personal perception, judgment, analysis, reduces materials of distractions like your to-do list, notes, and ready to accept, to listen whatever speakers tell us as it is, acceptance. Give yourself time. Take a minute or two to clear your mind before you meet with someone. Practice a few relaxation techniques such as deep breathing and progressive muscle relaxation before the conversation. Meditate. Meditation is a way of practicing mindfulness and can be an excellent way of learning how to focus on the moment. When you empty your mind of clutter, you can make room for other people's point of view. Number two, cultivating empathy. We often see the world through the lens of our own experiences, personality, and beliefs. When you are empathetic, you can understand a situation from someone else's point of view. There are numerous strategies you can use to develop these skills. For example, you can validate her perspective by acknowledging her opinion. It does not mean you have to agree with her, just that you accept she has a different perspective from you. Number three, listening to your own cues. Our cues are the thoughts, feelings, and physical reactions that we have when we feel anxious or angry, and they can block out ideas and perspectives that we are uncomfortable with. Mindful listening can help us to be more aware of our cues and allow us to choose not to let them block communication. The rule is straightforward. Simply listen, listen carefully and attentively. Pay complete attention to the other person and do not let other thoughts like what you are going to say next distract you. Washing dishes. Notice the water and feel the sensation of the warmth, the bubbles, and your hands on the dishes. Slow your movements down and pause for a moment and pay attention to each piece you are washing. That's a showering meditation. Feel the sensation and warmth of the water. Listen to the sound of the spray of the water around you, loving kindness to each of them. Notice the entire experience of the shower. Breathing. Your breath is always with you, and you don't need a formal practice to benefit from breath awareness. Pausing at any time throughout our day to connect to our breath and noticing ourselves inhaling, exhaling, pause is an important part of informal as well as formal mindful practice. So we see that meditation is a technique to develop mind and body towards peace and happiness. And there's two type of meditation practice exist. One is formal and one is informal practice. Practicing formal meditation is like one where you have some pre-arrangement. For example, close your eyes, a silent place, need to set aside a special time for meditation, etc. All this saving you from unnecessary distraction. And on the other hand, informal practice is those when you practice in your daily life events naturally, like mindful listening, mindful driving, mindful showering, mindful dishwashing, etc. All you need to do meditate is you, and you can do that anywhere and everywhere. In actuality, if meditation is to help you acquire peace of mind as you function in your life, then it must be a dynamic activity, part and parcel of your daily experience. Meditation is here and now, moment to moment, amid the ups and downs of life, amid conflicts, disappointments, and the hard touches, amid success and stress. If you want to understand and resolve anger, desires, attachment, and all the myriad emotions and conflicts, need you go somewhere else to find the solution? If your house was on fire, you would not go somewhere else to put out the fire, would you? If you really want to understand your mind, you must watch it while it is angry, while it desires, while it is in conflict. You must pay attention to the mind as the 1001 thoughts and emotions rise and fall. The moment you pay attention to your emotions, you will find that they lose their strength and eventually die out. However, when you are inattentive, you find that these emotions go on and on. Only after the anger has subsided are you aware that you have been angry. By then, either you have made some unwanted mistakes or you have ended up emotionally drained. Question is then, should we control emotion? The important thing is neither control nor non-control. In either situations, you are working up your desire to control. Neither situation is tenable. So long as this desire occupies your mind is not free to see anger as it is. Hence, another paradox arises. The more you want to be free of the anger, the more you are not free of it. To understand the mind, you have to watch and pay attention with an uncluttered, silent mind. When your mind is chattering away all the time, asking questions, 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 answering, blah, 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 then it lacks the capacity to look because it is always too busy, asking question, answering question, answering question, blah, 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 blah. Try to experience watching yourself in silence. That silence is the silence of the mind free from discriminations, free from likes and dislikes, free from clinging. Thoughts and emotions by themselves are just momentary and possess no life of their own. By clinging to them, you prolong their stay. Only when your mind is free from clinging and rejecting can it see anger as anger, desire as desire. As soon as you see, your mental process is fully preoccupied with seeing, and in that split of second, anger dies a natural death. This seeing or insight, called insight wisdom, arises as a spontaneous awareness that can be neither practiced nor trained. This awareness brings new insight into life, new clarity, and new spontaneity in action. So, you see, meditation need not be separate from life and its daily ups and downs. If you are to experience peace in this everyday world, you need to watch, understand, and deal with your anger, desire, and ignorance as they occur. Only when you cease to be involved with your emotions can the peaceful nature of your mind emerge. This peace nature enables you to live every moment of your life completely. With this newfound understanding and awareness, you can live as a complete individual with greater sensitivity. You will come to view life with new and fresh perceptions. Strangely enough, what you saw as problems before are problems no more. As we know, primary essence of meditation is to focus our attention in a very particular way, in a non-reactive and non-judgmental way. So I would like us to talk a little bit about what does being non-reactive and non-judgmental mean. As we know, our mind is conditioned to react. Whatever it approaches, it immediately judges, it immediately produces a series of thoughts and emotions. Internal reactions to the focal point, whatever the focal point is. Let's say you are going to an important meeting and you stop by a red light traffic and you see a car cuts off and cross red light and almost did an accident. Your mind immediately react and judge and say broken rule, inconsiderate jerk, need to stand in jail, blah blah blah, and feel angry, which produces stress. And we do have a feeling what I am thinking it is 100% right. Now, if I tell you that person is 40 years old and never broke a single traffic rule before today, but he did broke today because of his son who is in hospital and taking last breath, and so he need to reach there as soon as possible. Now, by knowing this fact, you may say, oh, I'm sorry, that's an unfortunate father, not actually an inconsiderate jerk, and you misunderstood, so you become now compassionate and produce happiness. But think, in reality, when it happens in our everyday life, we actually don't know if that person either an inconsiderate jerk or unfortunate father. So, without knowing reality, facts, we often misjudge and react wrong way. Either become compassionate or angry. And moreover, think we are right from our so-called conception, perception, and cognition. Instead, taking this world as it is, we are living in a dream world with our often misjudgment and reaction. But as in cited situation, when and where we don't know reality, facts, then if we stay non-judgmental and non-reactive, that way we can save us every day from millions of stress and unhappiness, even without doing so-called formal meditation practice. Just understanding These described views of life means stay non-judgmental and non-reactive, which is a part of meditation practice. In formal meditation practice, we try to grow this skill set which should be applied to real life. There are two main types of meditation: concentration, absorption, or tranquil meditation, and insight meditation. The aim of concentration meditation is to cultivate a state of deep concentration or one pointedness of mind and tranquility by focusing one's attention on a single meditation object without reaction and judgment. Insight meditation is a technique of mental development which helps the meditator to gain insight into the three common characteristics of all aspects of mentality and materiality, namely impermanence, sufferings, and not self, means three marks of existence. Moreover, noble eightfold path, ultimate truth, traditional truth, conditional love, what is unconditional love, etc. In short, insight wisdom. Insight wisdom is associated with attributes such as unbiased judgment, compassion, experiential self knowledge, self transcendence, non attachment, virtues such as ethics and benevolence. It will help the meditator to eradicate mental defilements and attain liberation from sufferings. After one start focus or draw one's attention to meditation object, there are five factors or process to concentration meditation. Five steps to follow. First step is called bringing the mind to the object or initial application, arousing, applying. Second one, keeping the mind with the object, sustaining, stretching, or sustained application. Number three, finding, having interest in the object, mean joy. Number four is being happy and content with the object, which is happiness. Unifying the mind with the object means fixing. So let's explain. First step is called bringing the mind to the object, right? Or initial application, arousing, applying. The mental factor that leads the mind and mental states to its object. Let's say in loving kindness meditation, it is a continuous bringing back of loving kindness consciousness to its object. In breath meditation, as we know, the goal is not to keep yourself without thought. You only need to bring yourself back to the present moment of focus on your breath as soon as you notice a thought has taken your attention. So, thoughts are essential here. Noticing them is what brings you into the present moment. Mind wander off, whatever reason, you acknowledge that, bring back your attention gently to your breath, right? That's what we are talking about here. Bringing gently back your attention. So this is step one. In the step two, keeping the mind with the object means sustaining, stretching, or sustained application. For example, in loving kindness meditation, it will be sustaining the loving kindness consciousness continuously onto its object. This can be seen as dragging or lengthening the flow of loving kindness which would otherwise stop. So you can say continuous radiating loving kindness. In fact, it is a product of continuous arousing. As a result, the momentum of the flow is built up. It continues even after one does not intend to radiate loving kindness, and if one does, a minimal effort is needed. Therefore, one has to try to drag on each aspiration as long as possible so that the loving kindness is continuously flowing onto the person for a long time. Okay. Number three is having interest in the object means joy, which is a thrilled, joyful state of mind that comes with increasing concentration and when skeptical doubts were removed, in which your belief, respect, and liking of what you are doing play a vital role. Sometimes it comes with goose pimples or pleasantness, which is minor joy. It may come in flashes or sudden rushes of coolness, which is momentary joy. Or it may make one feel lighter or hop or jump, uplifting joy. Or one may feel overwhelmed in web-like joyful feelings and sway overwhelming joy. Or one feels the entire body and mind system suffuse to every single particle with joy and comfort, suffusing joy. Number four is being happy and content with the object, which is happiness. It is certainly very pleasant and attractive when one first comes across these. For example, in loving kindness meditation, they can be abundant. The usual tendency is to become attached to them. As a result, mindfulness is lost. Then complication arises. So when they become very strong, one would have to keep them under control. One will have to keep up the mindfulness and note. If one's body starts swaying or tears start to fall uncontrollably, one would know that it has gone too far and one should willfully stop it or get up. Then we should bear in mind that when the strong joy and emotions tend to be overwhelming, to ensure that the loving kindness is truly unselfish, the mind can be kept detached as we radiate very softly and gently with mindfulness rather than in an intense manner. If we keep on radiating in this way, the joy will become very subtle and tranquil. The mind will experience deep bliss within or as if a very high and rapturous state. Again, one must be guarded against attachment so that one can continue one's practice. Number five, unifying the mind with the object fixing. The final stage will be the sinking in, absorption or unification with the object. This is one pointedness. Again, there must be some mindfulness at the very quiet and still stage before absorption. Otherwise, one may lapse into deep sleep or is pulled away by subtle thoughts. At this last phase, the joy as overcoming restlessness, bliss as overcoming ill will, and one pointedness as overcoming sensual desires because it stops the mind from flitting to sense objects and fixes onto the meditation object, where mind and body become one with focal point fully absorbed. Oneness. Thank you very much again to provide me this wonderful, wholesome opportunity. Namaste.